Hello and welcome back to my Let's Play of the Western Roman Empire, also known as the WRE, in the Extended Timeline mod for European Universalis 4. Now, last episode we dealt with the biggest rebellion that we'll probably see for quite some time, and we successfully fought it though. I think they got to around 40%, the Galians did decline independence, and Germanics and Animists did get to converting a few provinces. Of course, Byzantium, you're my eastern half, why would I not give you access? See, they're a historical friend, and such. God, what's up with my mouse? It's dying. Now, one thing I think I should do is, like the historical Romans, is go north. In particular into Silures, in the Brigantes. That is if I remain stable. Like, look at this. Already there's a new set of revolts that want to pop up and kill me. That's actually going to be a very good mission. Eluder. What I'm converting right now. Convert that to Hellenist, and I should be able to convert everything else even faster. Perfect. Now these areas over here, I'm not going to be able to hold on to, I think. But Cyprus, for example. Yeah. So you get back to Carthage, or rather, as I would prefer to call it, Tunis. The Galians. Now, let's see. Manpower is not very high at all, mainly due to certain penalties. Mauritian separatists. Let's get a revolt risk map up. This little region here. Bit over here, not the most stable here. Land movement blocked by hostile fort. What? Let's go to the English Channel. Why do I have so little power in the English Channel? Like, I'm using all my traders. Oh, the English Channel's a trade. It's an end node. So I'm having a guy there, and a guy there. I prefer that guy in exact. I'd prefer you to be like collecting trade here. because the transferring will basically do it by itself. So I can just leave it be. That should hopefully give me a better income. Now, I do need to get a lot done. Now, just one point I'm going to make clear is, if the Byzantium do collapse, and I do expect them to at some point, I am going to invade the former Byzantium lands to restore the full Roman Empire. The game just doesn't want me to have stability. Now the Pax Romana is going to help with revolts, because it makes up for the huge empire penalty, but the amount of unaccepted cultures and such, and non-accepted religion for that matter, is a little bit high. One of them has a real good leader. Now he's going to arrive in a few days and should be able to kill this army here. But then it's a matter of taking on the remaining ones. And if he fails in that, well, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I barely won that, and that was against a certain amount of troops. Let's transfer a relatively good leader to him. Now they're going to come up together at once, aren't they? Now they have a 3300. Now they attacked across the river. So it looks like I'm going to win. And this is a highland, so I also had an additional defensive bonus. Not penalty. They are the ones that had the penalty. Now I have vassals, apparently. Such as Armenia. And this Armenia and Iberia. These are both vassals, so I will still have a horde on the east. And I'm okay with losing some diplo power. Now, just gonna have to CG's back. Now I can use that perhaps to, in the long run, eventually stall Byzantium's own expansion if they do grow out of hand. Let's take that, because, you know, extra conversion speed. See, there's a lot to convert, but I should be able to do it. Now the Pax Romana does help with religious unity, even if it is a bit low thanks to certain things. Now my concern would be converting the French area, so this here. Now, look at this. Galatians are rebelling. Displeasement. Oh, Byzantium came all the way over when I wasn't looking. And came to help. Nice. Now Galatians. Now I have a lot of money, so I can do this. Next rebellion, Toledan. So that sounds like it's going to be in Iberia. Talentum. And that there. So it's not a very big area that they're going to revolt in, is it? Now, there's a certain chance of a revolt in the British Isles, which in itself isn't very good, is it? So, Hellenic is just going to sprout up in random areas, I guess. Now, if we go to whatever takes longest, it's a Christian province. Chasledonian. And it'll take approximately a long time to get it converted. But it's right here, and it would connect up some more Hellenic lands, which is a nice thing. Now, if I do unite the entire empire as a Hellenic nation, that should enable me to begin thinking a little bit more aggressively. Namely, as it would help with a certain thing. And it was Britain beforehand. That didn't exactly work, did it? Now, who's my potential of a rival? Of course it's Byzantium, but I'm not going to set Byzantium as my rival because they're my ally. Why should the West and East Roman Empires fight each other? They're both the Roman Empire. Because now, Byzantium actually doesn't look like they have much of an army, do they? 20,000 or so. Nope, around, it's below 40,000, so less than half the size of mine. Now this lasts for less than a year, I think. So of course I'm going to do it again to attempt to convert this a bit faster. It will last for a while, but not get us through it. Gain admin. So the religious unity is going up. Now I'm going to focus on converting all of this area. I'm going to see if I can convert bit by bit. Now that's a nice area, isn't it? How old are you? 40, and you finally produced a child. Infertile much? Must have saw a child's face and fell over and died. Now of course I do have aspirations to eventually invade all of this area here, but of course since it would be very unstable for a very long time, I'm going to hold off on it for now. These guys alone have quite a few troops. Well then. Well, ain't you lot a bunch of cocks? Three of them spawned in one little region. Nice. Now most of these have armies bigger than my own. Wait, no. Let's go and land here. Quickly now. A certain set of generals are sort of gonna die, most hopefully. Now, this may be 14,000 against 9,000, but I do hope I can take it out. So this is why you do not let them get in power. But this is going to take so goddamn long because they're just going to keep retreating, aren't they? And I should have probably given myself a leader here. Looks like a lot is going wrong when you let the Senate be a bunch of bitches. Real wrong. I'm actually going to reload, just to save back. And just like... because I don't know much about this, in all honesty. Including the fact that if you let the Senate get so much power, they become a bunch of little shits. I know this is a bit gamey, but still. I'm mainly doing this for the fun. Rather than legit objective. So, but it's forgiven that I'm doing this because I'm inexperienced and I just want to find things out. So basically, I cannot let these idiots here get into power because they'll cause a lot of issues for me. So if I boost the Imperials up, Imperials gain power like that. And, well, that should be better for the nation, apparently. Now, I should have probably done research or a test let's play. But, why should I? I'd prefer to go in blind and find things out and then to go back and see if this will fix them. Like, maybe there's another set of bad events with Imperials, like the Empire tries to centralise too much and they still rebel. I don't know. That could happen, it could not. So I just hope whatever stupid thing I end up doing, in a pretty non-legit let's play anyway, since I start out as the strongest power in the world, ends up in. No, and I got a different heir this time because he hadn't been born last time. Severus 442. Yeah, okay. You can survive things. Now that makes me lose some admin power in exchange for a short boost to missionary power, so I'm going to take it. Because I'm the sort of stupid idiot that would. Christianity shall not exist. So this area here looks like it's all going to become Hellenic, as is that and that and that. So either way, mainly messing around. And while those that general revolt, it would have looked like I could have won the battles, but the main issue with Pretender rebels is they can retreat from battles. They don't get immediately squished effectively. Because of that, I would have had to keep chasing them down with, say, my entire army on a single 18k stack. And it would have worn me down quite a considerable bit over time, because I'm just chasing down the exact same army over and over, and And I'd be taking a lot of attrition in provinces and such. Now, of course, they rose up in the Druidist provinces. For now, they're not converting things and being annoying. You're going to Viso. You get to Viso then. Now, is there nothing in here? So it looks like the bigger areas that matter more to me are okay for now. I lost the Battle of Viso, did I? Well, you're just gonna have to get... Can you please stop spamming fucking things in my face so I can actually, like, do things? And they're not gonna get out of this nation. I'm gonna make sure of that. All the way up there you have to go. You have to march along the Empire's roads. Game. Okay. Still, what? Wait, those are the separatists. They've gone over there, haven't they? Now, the Byzantium are fighting rebellions off from Zamolixist zealots in the north. So it seems they're doing okay. So, if I'm not... Now, that said, they're meant to not... You're not meant to let these get into power. He was lying, I bet you. Yeah, this is why I sort of want to conquer a few of the barbarian tribes in Britain. Oh, Galians are back. Nice, nice. Well, at least they're not going to get the fort as easily as they did last time. There's actually going to be, like, resistance, you know, from me. Oh yeah, the next province I'm going to have to convert is this here. Little Judist area in the middle of Hellenic. So let's keep going. Moorish? What's this about then? There's only one army and it's 9k. Does it have a leader? Nope. So the Moorish is one of the weaker revolts. One of the weaker revolts. You Muppets get on the boats. You go there. Gonna need to immediately assist against the Galian separatists. Now the Galians have got a massive amount of calls by now, most likely. So fighting the separatists again on even grounds. Much more successful than the first time. where the first time was accompanied by a lot, though. I haven't got the state admin to fix that either. So it looks like several more revolts are incoming, but looks like I'll be able to put those down too. Now, once I raid the Silurs and conquer them outright, for that matter, they just like developing their provinces. Yup. Let's have a look at the development map mode. That's been developed into a 5 base tax province. I have a feeling this is the only thing the AI does, is it develops its provinces if it can't conquer you. So you end up with like hyper developed provinces from just about everyone. It could have started off like that, but I really do doubt it when it has 21 development and Rome itself has 28. I mean, London has 8. This is a barbarian tribe we're talking about. There's the Visconians, and they are actually quite well equipped. They're quite a big revolt. Not unstoppable, but quite big. And there's also... no, those are animist zealots. Those are not the Visconians. What? Well, this is going to be a bit fun, isn't it? Now, stopping them is going to be a bit of a challenge, because I have to kill 4 armies, and I only have a few available. So it looks like I've caught them relatively well. Another forked spores. What are you fucking doing in front of all those people? You're a fucking muppet. And what was that other revolt just then? Was that more animists, or is it Seni? And there's only 2 armies of them up there, so if you go down here and pick up one of the armies, I can destroy these ones. These are the Visconians. So it looks like I'm finally beginning to... oh yeah, Moorish ones. I forgot about them. They could have actually gone independence because I wasn't paying attention. It would help if I could actually see the map, because there's just so many fucking things in the way. Now this is actually less effective, but yeah. Sacrifices must be made. Now animist zealots cannot be left to run forever. Attack across a river. I don't really mind, as long as you kill them. Now these animist zealots are going to force convert a lot of the area in Spain, so they're going to have to die. Horribly, most likely. Guaranteed success. Germanic zealots now, wow, okay. And judging by the spam of pop-ups, there's a lot of them. It's all in a single focused area too. So they're going to end up overlapping a lot, aren't they? Okay, 2 armies have to go straight back up. God, I feel actually partially sorry for these soldiers. All they're doing is marching and fighting. They must have no chance to do anything. Let's get rid of that, because then animist zealots will not rise up there, and if they don't rise up there, I should be able to prevent them going into the Hellenic provinces around. And the amount of Germanics, yeah, that's a bit of an issue, but... I've got the money, so let's go for it. Oh, they're moving to engage. They're not happy. Didn't I set you to go up here too? Well then, game. Let those ones engage me there. Attacking over a river. Hopefully they'll lose. And it looks like they did. So I'm pushing back some of the Germanic zealots. Give them a bit of support. Gotta be nice to them. Weaken the ones here, but they're gonna lose. You're gonna lose, so pull back to there. You're gonna win, so you stay there. You go and move and siege that back. Now I just have to siege all this back as well. So that first, then that, then that. Western Roman Empire is rather unstable, if you haven't already noticed. Partially due to the frequent religious revolts alone. And I thought I told you to go to the next province. God damn it. That is not the next province. I told you to retreat to Romandorum, however that's pronounced. You are going to have to land in. Go and land there very quickly. Gotta go fast. Go and crush that revolt. So it looks like I'm going to succeed in certain things, namely killing them. Now they're sieging mainly Germanic lands for now. But if this prevent them sieging up some Druidist lands, and the Druidists must appreciate me, right? Not. Tunisians? Okay. 2 armies of 7,000 are not too threatening. So now it's sieging all this revolt land back. Again. But they really do love revolting in the Western Roman Empire, don't they? All the non-Hellenic people, they're not Roman. AI just is hyper-developing its provinces, isn't it? AI, why are you so silly? Trying to stabilize such a huge empire is a bit difficult. That's the only main issue. So I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to begin developing all the provinces eventually. What's this about then? What did they do? Well then, the Eastern Roman Empire has grown greedy. The only solution to that is to get rid of them. But that'll be for the next time, because I'm going to cut this off at 40 minutes, because it's going on for quite a while otherwise. So, no longer an ally, are you? So you're just going to betray the stronger of the two? The Byzantium are traitors. Get you there. So I'm going to put a considerable amount of troops in Britannia. Now I'm not going to expand into it for a while now that Byzantium is a big threat. I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to kill the Byzantium. Now their army's only a little bit weaker now at this point. They've done certain things well. And I'd have to push myself quite hard, it seems, to be guaranteed a victory against them. To guarantee myself that victory, I'm going to have to, of course, crush them in several key engagements. Now, I'm not sure if my vassals' armies are taken into account, because I'm quite sure those alone, if they united, would give Byzantium considerable issues. Namely, in the east, I push in from the west. If I siege all this up, Byzantium's going to have no option but to say, well, we've lost, and then I take all this land or such. I should hopefully be able to take some land in among all the areas, Yugoslavians, Balkans really, and Africa. If I can make a success in Africa and perhaps push all the way to Alexandria, as well as to Constantinople and the Balkans, the Byzantium should say, well, they'd most likely give up in some way, I would imagine. But due to the fact that Byzantium wants southern Italy, I'm going to have to treat them as my rival. But I do not want to go for a conquest of Byzantium, because I'm still unstable in terms of the nation itself. It's just, it'd break apart if I try anything too aggressive. Maybe I should... Oh. Britain's having its turn and rebelling again. Kill one of the armies off. Now, in all fairness, I think I should begin to convert certain areas of Africa, like this little one here. Now they've moved in. Well, I'm making money, so I don't see no reason to not do it. I told you to retreat to Aseni, you fucking muppet. But to be honest, I think I'll just make a new too. That guy. What's this one? He's got lots of fire, but that's useless really, but... Okay. How long will it take to convert these areas? Not too long, actually. Oh god, it's these idiots again. I remember them. They were real annoying. And I've gone over 40 minutes. Time to crush them. Extra stability, because stability costs a fortune. This game really does not like the Western Roman Empire. Really isn't stable at all. North Africa has always been at threat of being a very, very loosely held area. But I refuse to let it go. I'm not going to let it go without killing or weakening what the new nation's armies will end up being. And I'll retain the cause, of course. And if I retain my cause, well then, and the new armies, nations are not very strong, well then. Now this 19k stack is what my main concern about is, but these rebels are just a fucking pain in the absolute ass. Convert this little strip of land here, make it so the revolts are only west of Tunis. That way, I'll get some extra things. Now, it's basically I'm permanently fighting rebels, and it's just a... Ugh. Two engagements in Africa, both going to be a victory. Quite a nice victory, I might add. This reduces the amount of rebel armies to 1. And it means now we can be victorious. Now they've attacked us again. Just gonna keep on advancing and sieging back the land, but apparently I lost. So I'm gonna have to go back and kill that with the other army while it's still weak. Of course, the Western Roman Empire does have more issues than this. You're a bit early, lads. A bit early. Go and kill them with that. Are going to meet up along here. Now it looks like the Byzantium are suffering a little bit from Christianity. Okay. Look how many things are already wanting to revolt again. I'm just gonna half treatment things now. I'm not in the mood. So it looks like I'm going to be able to hold together a considerable amount of the lands, if not all of the Western Roman lands. Bavarians. This early on? I don't think so. Now these ones are not nice. Do you know what? Not going to take it. So every now and then I'm gonna do something, and once this little strip here is finished, I'm going to focus on getting this here and then all this here. So basically the southern coast of Iberia that borders the Mediterranean I want converted. And to be fair, the hardest to convert provinces will not take too long. It's just there's a lot of provinces to convert. Getting this all Hellenic. Galians again? I know there's certain things about it, but this much? No. They've just rebelled less than 10 years ago, haven't they? They're just making it worse each time, because they'll gain separatism, and separatism just makes it worse and worse and worse. Is this about to convert? Okay then, 17 months, go. I don't think you're being as successful as your earlier brothers were. Your earlier descendants. Only a very northern, limited area of northern France was even put under risk this time. So at the capital, currently in Rome, seems to be perfectly fine. So it seems I've got them covered again. Now, the Cordobians are people who want to rebel in Gades. Gades is basically the province right next to Gibraltar. So I'm gaining money back now. I'm just letting it run in. Not really bothered by much. And well, with this being converted, that should stabilize this region here. The eastern area of my empire, that borders Byzantium, should be the more stable area after some time. Probus Ostorius. Well, that's a name. Next one is pretty terrible though. How old are you by now? 57. Yeah, pretty old. Do I even know how to build new forts, or am I not able to build new forts? Down here? I can't build a castle till level 17. RIP. And they rose up in the eastern regions, here. And a very big set of them rose up in Iberia. Let me go and get the ones in modern-day Lisboa. The ones on the fort, I can wait a little bit for. So I'm going to wait till the next month before I send both armies in. That should be good enough. '30th, he's going to arrive there first. Give it a few days. Go in after the month. Give some extra stuff. And the ones down here, they lost. So, things are covered. The Druidists have been defeated. Of course, they haven't converted any provinces. They've only caused religious violence in their own. And I think I'm going to have to begin converting over here to try and get all that stable as well. But I still want to stabilise further areas of our Iberia, but when Druidists are becoming such an issue, it is a little difficult. Oh wait, animists. I'm basically perfectly going to pass into... I was basically in the region there, by luck. And that's prevented one from doing his job of, well, being an absolute pain in the ass, the Western Roman Empire. The only issue is I had to attack into mountains. But still, he's gone. He didn't siege the province down. Now they're converting provinces to animist. Yeah, this is why I want to get rid of the animists. '19, yeah, they'll get out. Shouldn't be any issues with it. So they're basically killing the Druidists for us. Two sets rose up. Now some Germanic zealots as well, just for good measure. Of course they're all in the north. They're always in the north. I'm going to see if I can slow them down with an attack with slightly less numbers, but hopefully I'll be able to break them. A little bit. If at very least I hope I can slow them down. Now I believe I haven't got a deity. Jupiter looks like a good one. For a simple reason, national unrest. Helps with everything. Should have probably done that much earlier. The other army's gonna arrive there soon. And the Galatians, you little pieces of shit. I'm having quite a few issues, aren't I, with these? little bell ends up here. How did you lose? You complete idiots. Well, kill them. I shouldn't have to send another army back up, but I bet you now some black magic of some sort or some crap is gonna happen. Or maybe not. That's a relief. So, let's see. Don't need another army back up there for a little bit. Now if I siege back Legio, watch them just swarm it. Yeah, I'm sort of going to just kill them. Kill all of them. Now, the least stable region of the entire thing, I personally think is Iberia. This region here, all animists, also very unstable. So if I keep using the Ferraris, I'm gonna not have much admin. National unrest? Yes, damn, please. To stability. Suddenly, Christianity out of nowhere. However long that lasts for, as long as I cannot convert it. I will eventually just go, hey, and convert it. It will not remain. I am not converting to Christianity. I refuse to convert. I want to, like, remain a Hellenic Roman Empire, because why not? Because wouldn't that be fun? What's for the matter? I need to seek Geldies back. Okay. Definitely stopping soon. This episode's probably gone on a little too long, but so hopefully I can say that I'm going to end it here. Now, areas where there's like pockets of Druidism or such, that's where I do not like it. Well, Druidism, Druidist. And again, it depends on how you're referring to it, I think. Is this here, that has to go. To put all this here, this Germanic area here, I'm going to probably end up converting that so that it doesn't spawn Germanic over here anymore. And to be honest, it'd be quite easy to do, converting Germanic. Now a few areas I cannot convert. But I still do not like the animists the most. Either way, gonna end at an hour, 10 minutes. I'm already going to make that a fast conversion. It'll be done September next year. So we've already survived around 40 years, despite a humongous amount of rebellions. What am I doing with this arm? I'm actually thinking of eventually, once it's all stable, now I have 3 main options that I personally would want to go for. Britannia, invading Silurs, the Brigantes, North Africa, invading all this, or Byzantium, which is just invading eastwards, basically, into former Roman Empire land. Or rather, Roman Empire. I don't know. Now, the biggest disadvantage I'm going to have against the Byzantians is they could potentially do something very, very special. Blockade this, because their navy is apparently stronger than mine for now. If they do blockade me, I'm only going to be able to take the Balkans through the main European armies, and then it'd just be mainly going through Africa, Judea, and all that, which would be difficult. Very difficult. So I'm going to end it here. Hopefully it's been quite interesting to watch me just talk about stupid crap and click buttons for around an hour and 10 minutes. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now.